Now, if like most people, your exposure to the downtown east side is limited to what you see on the news, you'd be forgiven for thinking the only people who live there are the people who have no choice. If so, Erin MacArthur's story tonight should be an eye-opener. It is the story of 3 women who live there because they want to.
You go right past them pearly gates. All my sins are washed away. I've been redeemed. I've been redeemed.
Carly and Sally are your typical college kids. An overabundance of energy and a taste for good, cheap pizza.
$1.25 a slice. And the best one is the bacon and mushroom pizza that has a whole slice of bacon on top of it. Ricky! How you doing, Ricky?
Cool.
Do we sing a song?
No. But the thing is, they're not your typical college kids. They spend most of their time on the streets offering their friendship and any spiritual help they're asked for.
I really have a good night's sleep anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks, I got a message. We're gonna have some tea right now.
All right, have a good night, Johnny.
During the week.
Yeah. See you later.
To say it's been an eye-opener is a bit of an understatement.
The first time.
I saw someone shoot up in their eyeballs.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to go home.
Yeah, it's
You laugh about it, but that's
it's when
scary.
you first sort of see it, it's shocking.
What's more, they don't just show up, do their thing, and then retreat to some suburban sanctuary.
I wish you were seeing bingo.
They live here, right at the corner of Main and Hastings. They share a room in the Empress Hotel and all the hardship that goes with it.
What are you doing here? Why wouldn't you be doing what normal 19-year-olds do?
Well, like, this is really what I wanted to do, like, because I have a heart for these people down here, and yeah, God's really just, like, put up that heart in me to care for the marginalized.
I don't know, like, it's compelling, right? It's in the Bible that we're called to preach the gospel to the lost and the poor. So it's a commandment, right? So just fulfilling it. But our main purpose is the people down here and to have a heart and a love for more people.
The girls are part of a Salvation Army training program called the War College. The theory being, you can't possibly know a community unless you live there. The religion they bring with them, secondary to just being good neighbors.
When the War College young people come to live in the community, we're saying to them, why don't you find out about the person before you start to try and cram something down their hole? A, and B, that's why it doesn't work. Just walking up, here's what you need. Like, I didn't ask you. People are living in community and trying to represent that they care, then you'll get a chance to talk.
If you spend any amount of time on the streets, you will see the addicted. You will see the mentally ill, the worst of human misery. But that's not nearly the entire picture. There is a community here, and people who choose to live on the downtown east side. This is the view from Colleen Carroll's living room. She's not addicted. She's not mentally ill. This is her home.
You're not the stereotypical downtown east side resident.
No, I guess not. But I am not an unusual one either. I love it here. The community, the sense of community is so strong.
It's not the 2,000 square foot house Colleen used to have, nor is it the walk back to the dorm room after a typical college night out. But that's what makes it so rewarding, and that's what makes the downtown east side home.
Certainly lots of hope for that neighborhood.